Our community is under attack, and we will not sit back and let it happen. I am so proud of my fellow content creators who are out there living authentically and bringing us the queer content that we all know and love. We need to stand up for each other, support each other, and love each other. And there are tons of ways to do that online. You can subscribe to the channels that you like this one. You can like the videos that you enjoy watching, and importantly, turn on your notifications so that you will be notified when a new video comes out. Do not rely on YouTube to show you what it wants to show you. Take charge of the content that you want to see. And even more importantly than that, share the videos with those in your circle. Another powerful way to support the community is by buying from LGBTQ+ companies like Dark Yarn. Dark Yarn is a global social impact fashion brand that has an urgent mission. When you go to the link that I'm putting in the description below and you purchase something from DY, 100% of the proceeds go to pride organizations across the country until May 31st. And if you purchase something after May 31st, that's okay, because you're going to be supporting an LGBTQ+ company. Where you spend your money matters. This is not the time to sit on our hands. This is the time for action. And by participating in the Dark Yarn initiative, everybody wins. You get to look fire for Pride, or you can wear their stuff any time of the year, obviously, and your contribution will be so appreciated by the Pride organizations this year that need it so badly. Dark Yarn has over 500 products, including limited edition stuff, everyday wear, sportswear, headwear. It goes on and on. It's Coco Chanel that said, "Luxury is the absence of vulgarity." And if that's true, then Dark Yarn has luxury locked up. These pieces are stylish, they're understated, and they are quietly powerful. Pride organizations are facing increased political resistance and declining sponsorships. Let's send a message that will not be silenced. We're here, we're queer, get used to it, bitch. This is how our community consolidates and takes back our power. We can weather this storm and come out stronger the other side. I just know it. So check the description below, click on darkyarn.com, check out their amazing selection of clothes, and pick something up. I also put the link for the press release, Declare Yourself, which explains everything that I just said, but way better. Happy shopping. There are two kinds of people in this world. The towel people and the clothing people. Two tribes, two different ways of approaching and enjoying sexual connections with others. But what, my friends, are the main differences between the two, and which one are you more aligned with? Maybe you already know, maybe you don't. So let's find out together. There's clothes people, there's towel people, and then there are the hybrids who like them both. Like moi. I love the steamy environment of the sauna, but I also love the unzip and go action of cruising. And I have my fair share of spicy stories that I share with you in my porn star bedtime stories over on my OnlyFans and Just for Fans pages. You can find those links through my website found in the description below. Let's jump right in with what constitutes a towel person and a clothing person, and see if you can identify yourself in either or both. And make sure to leave a comment below and tell us what your preference is, towel or clothing, and why. Let's start with the towel people. So the towel, when you're a towel person, typically speaking, you have a little more time to kill. Because what's going to happen is you have to remove your clothing. So you've rented a locker or you've rented a room and you have to disrobe completely and put on the towel. So you're already giving a larger commitment to the space, which means you probably have more time to experience this endeavor. Of course, when you're in a towel, what that means is there are showers, there's a jacuzzi, there's a steam room, there's a dry sauna. So all of those things take time. You take the shower, you're wet, you gotta dry off. You're in the jacuzzi, you're relaxing yourself. You don't wanna feel rushed. These amenities are there to make you feel relaxed and to have you taking your time. Another characteristic of the towel people are that they enjoy the wet areas, because if you're wearing a towel, as we mentioned, you're going to be experiencing the wet areas. Chances are you're not going to be wearing a towel and never visit the saunas, the jacuzzi, at the very least, the showers. So there's something in you, obviously, that likes to rinse off. There's something in you that feels relaxed in the steam room. There's something in you that likes the water of the jacuzzi. So towel people enjoy the wet areas. And thirdly, I would say a characteristic of towel people is that they like the option of privacy. If you're wearing a towel, you're in a bathhouse, which means you have rooms for rent. A lot of people like the option of having a space all to themselves where they can shut the door and that's it. They can be by themselves. They can bring in one person. They can bring in 10 people. But the point is that they have their own private space. And if you're wearing a towel, you don't have to have a private room. But a lot of people that wear towels like to have the privacy of the room as an option. Now, if we flip it over to the clothes people, the characteristics of somebody who likes to wear clothes during cruising, during sex, these are people that are going to typically enjoy anonymity a little bit more. When you're wearing your clothes, it's a little more come and go situation. There's not as much chit chat. You're not getting to know these people as much. If you're in a sex club like Anvil or Boyberry, it's dark, it's mazy, there's cubies with glory holes. A lot of it is geared to be anonymous. So if you're a clothing person, maybe you like the idea of being a little bit more anonymous. Another characteristic of people who are clothes people are the folks that enjoy cruising culture. In cruising culture, you're often wearing your clothing. For example, you're at a public restroom, you're in the woods, you're wearing your clothes because it's a transient location where you're not supposed to be naked. Sex club obviously is a private space where you are allowed and supposed to be doing these things, but by wearing your clothing, it gives you the feeling of cruising. Finally, I would say a characteristic of clothing people are that they fetishize the wearing of clothes or certain items of clothing. So jock straps, for example. Whether it's underpants or you're just walking around in a jockstrap. Jeans, leather, whether it's a vest, a harness, pants. When you're wearing clothes, you're able to drag it up and fetishize it a little bit, which adds to the whole sexual titillation for a lot of people. So even though there are distinct differences between the two, there's also, of course, lots of crossover appeal. Your needs in the moment could be different than your wants from yesterday, and that's the beauty of it. You could be leisurely relaxing by a jacuzzi and a white terry cloth towel one day, and then exploring a darkened maze of private cabins and glory holes in your sexiest pair of jeans and a flannel cutoff sleeve shirt the next. For me, I like to mix it up because variety is the spice of life, if the spice is trolling bathhouses and sex clubs, of course. My channel is made possible through the support of my patrons. Patrons of my channel get advanced access to videos and behind the scenes content. And for a deeper dive, why not sign up for my newsletter? It's absolutely free and full of discounts on fun stuff for you to enjoy. For all the ways that you can support, just go to patrickmarano.com, linked in the description below. And I will see you in the next video.